So I wasn't gonna vlog today. I was gonna do the wardrobe video today, but it is New Year's Day and I figured all the shops would be closed, but
Whole Foods is open.
so we're gonna do like a vegan kind of like food haul video, like vegan taste test.
We're gonna do it on my channel though.
Yeah, it's gonna go on her channel, but today we're going to buy the stuff.
I'm gonna do it every month. It's gonna be high carb, low fat, vegan taste test.
And thank you to Becky for the
Gift
Whole
card.
Foods gift card that we're gonna use today. So
Thank you so much.
thank you so much for that.
Let's go to Whole Foods. He always caresses the apples. It's so creepy.
This Whole Foods is crazy. They have a bar in the Whole Foods.
We have 11 things total.
Got enough? So we got everything that we need at Whole Foods for the vegan taste test. How many items do you think we have? About 11 that we bought.
No, we have 11 total, I think.
11 total items, so
It's gonna be good.
gonna be tasty. Everything's oil free and everything's low fat as well.
Soy free,
And soy free.
not gluten free, but most of it's gluten free.
Yeah.
But it's all pretty much less than like 1 gram of fat per serving. I don't think there's anything that had over a gram of fat.
No, I don't think so. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
That is us. You're like a little celebrity.
Well, she's recognized you.
We're off to the jacuzzi because it is beautiful out today. And I highly doubt anyone else is going to be in there.
68 degrees.
68 today.
Sunday's gonna be 72.
Boom. This is the weather that we were expecting.
We came for.
Yeah. So,
Not this like 55, 60 bullshit.
no. At least 70 is just like perfect. Cool.
There isn't a cloud in the sky.
Beautiful day here in Tucson. Never mind. Obviously, because it's New Year's Day, nobody's working, and that means the pool is closed.
Boo.
Boo, that means we're just gonna go home and
Do nothing.
Alright, so for making the most perfect potato fries, you don't need obviously a little fancy cutter like this. You just need to chop up the potatoes into fry-shaped wedges. The thing that we do for our, to get our perfect crispy, no oil fries is that we cook the potato wedges directly on the rack in the oven. And one thing that we notice, like if you're using smaller potatoes, is that if you cook them directly on the rack in the oven, basically they're not necessarily long enough to span the distance between the different grills on the rack. So what we did was we got these are actually like cooling trays that you can get on Amazon. They're not actually designed to be cooked in the oven. I think it's just basically like if you have something that's really hot, you just put it on there and then you can just set something on it in order for it to cool down. But what we found is that these actually work pretty good in the oven just for doing potato fries on. And we don't use any parchment paper, we don't use a pan, and we don't use any oil when we cook our fries. A lot of people also recommend boiling their fries before they actually bake them. And I've never actually tried that myself. Like I'm always searching for like literally the quickest and the easiest way that I can cook food. Like I don't want to spend time boiling and then baking. I'd rather just do the baking. So after we cut the potato fries and we put them on the racks here, you can put more seasoning on it. Really any of your favorite seasonings. Like we like to put curry powder and garlic salt on it. I mean, you can really put any type of seasoning that you want on it. And then afterwards, we typically, you know, dip it in like barbecue sauce or ketchup or something like that. Alright, so we got all the fries cut out here, so we just got 2 of these racks. When you're using this potato cutter, is that you get a lot of these extra like very thin ends, and what we do is we just pile them in one little corner, and then when they're done baking, we just give it to the dogs actually as a little bit of a potato treat. So we get one of the racks here, and then we place it over the sink, and then we just season them, and then anything that kind of overflows just goes down in the sink anyways. So it's Trader Joe's garlic salt. This is just regular Himalayan salt. So we'll cook these at 425. Since we're not preheating the oven, we'll probably let it go for about 35-40 minutes or so, and then come back, check and see how they are. If you don't have any of those cooling racks, you can literally put them directly on the rack if you have potatoes that are big enough. And just by putting them on the rack, they don't really stick on the rack at all. You might get a little bit of stickage, but you don't have to use any oil or anything like that. You just kind of use some tongs like, just use some tongs like this just to like pop them off. And then you have perfect oil-free potato fries. All right, we'll see how they are in about 40 minutes. For the finished fries, I'd have to say they're pretty well perfect. These are so good. So they probably cooked for just over 40 minutes from the time that I turned the oven on to the time that I took them out. And these are so good. Bye guys.
We should talk about how people are always like, "Oh, you guys go to the grocery store so much." It's like, yeah, this is exercise. Dude.
No, we want something and we go get it.
Also, I think it's better to buy stuff in small quantities, especially if you're like using your body to get there, because then you don't waste stuff. Like, we don't ever waste any food anymore. But when I lived alone, I wasted so much food. Like, I would just throw away food all the time, but now I don't buy any processed crap, so if I don't like something, I just juice it with a bunch of other stuff. And we go to the grocery store so much that nothing ever really goes bad, because we just really buy what we need for the next couple days. And
that's it.
Like,
call it a day, bro.
It's fine if it's like, if you're using your body to get there, but if you're driving, I think or if you have a long commute, you should definitely plan it out a little bit better.
Yeah, I don't know, it gives us some time to spend together, and
this is like our romantic
walks, evening walks to Safeway.
This is just about as romantic as it gets.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, she was like checking out the camera.
Oh,
why are those guys carrying a big camera in front of them?
Instead of the Home Depot date nights, now we have Safeway date nights.
We are done for today. Hope you enjoyed the perfect potato fry recipe thing.
You're not gonna show them what we get at Safeway? We're getting Scrubbies, toilet paper, and LaCroix.
Yes.
That's how exciting this is.
Another long walk for Hannah to get our LaCroix.
It's like every week now.
It's a weekly thing.
So I have to do it every day.
Alright, see you guys soon. Peace! So this is the LaCroix. I think they just got sick and tired of us coming here and clearing out their LaCroix, so they just piled it in the middle of the aisle here.